Okay, so just started the intro with no mic. Hello and welcome back to the channel, boys. Today, what are we gonna be doing? I've actually been playing for a long time today because I've just been doing the same thing over and over, and I kind of want to just go over this in a video whilst, playing some Marvel's Turtle Fight box maps. We're gonna answer some of your comments that you guys had in the last video, and we're also gonna show you my binds, tell you what happened in the solo cash cup and why I didn't qual, and what else are we gonna do? Repetition, the main theme of this video, talking about repetition. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we start, I'm actually going to put my volume in game down a bit. We're not going to be taking this too serious. This is just some gameplay. Repetition. Do we start with repetition? No. First, I think we should start with talking about what happened in the solo cash cup. Now, annoying thing with the solo cash cup is that I did not, feels weird to play right now. I did not qualify for the finals. Why? I'll show you a clip why. Oh. I mean. Now, I messed up some of my other games, but if I had literally just not died to that bug, which I made fun of that guy for dying to, then I would have easily qualified. So, I mean, I'm not disappointed, but at the same time I am, because one, I'm not disappointed because I know there's going to be another chance for me to, qualify in the future, or there's going to be a better tourney for me to qualify, and all I need to do is keep working on myself now to, become better. But I am slightly disappointed because I definitely could have qualified and it would have made good content for, me to play in that tournament. I'm currently VOD reviewing to find out what things I need to work on, so, that's that. So yeah, didn't qual, but, kind of a BS way I didn't qual. We have more tourneys coming up, and the season's going to end soon, so we should be able to start working on actually playing for this next FNTS, which will be fun. So that is that. Now let's answer some of the questions you guys had in the last video. So we had one comment from someone, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said you need to improve the quality of your videos. Now, he's completely fine to say this, I don't really mind what people say, but the problem is this guy doesn't understand is the fact that my videos are not for the sake of being super high quality. They're for the sake of me talking to you guys and letting you guys know what I'm doing on my journey and how I'm improving in order for you guys to improve as well. If I spent hours every day planning and focusing on creating mind-boggling good content like someone like Nick Merckx, then I could do that, of course, but at the same time, I could do that, of course, but that's not really gonna help me become a pro player, which is the whole purpose of me creating this channel. You get me? I'm not gonna have enough time. I'm gonna be spending way too much time focusing on content instead of actually improving at the game, which in terms of the aim of this channel is not the smartest thing for me to do, realistically. So yeah, sorry bro, these videos aren't going to be the most highly edited, the greatest concepts in the world. They're going to be brutally honest truths in order for people to understand what it takes to become a pro, because that's the goal I'm going for, and that's the goal I want to help people out with. So then people aren't kept in the dark from this kind of shit, because, well, what the fuck is this guy doing? What are you going to do, bro? Oh, okay, well, I was looking down. Okay, don't worry about it. So yeah, these videos aren't going to be the greatest, highest quality videos. They're just going to be kind of recap points for you guys. And so yeah, that's that comment out of the way. Full piece, 200, 300, box, dead, KB lane. Holy, that was terrible. Let's go over another comment in one of the videos I had. I told you guys what happened in the solo cash cup, which is something that someone asked. And someone also asked, yo, I'm currently in plat 1, but I can clap elite and champ players. I don't do that well in matches. Any tips? Now, if you are currently a plat 1, but you can clap champion and elite players, I'm going to be really honest with you. You need to just work on yourself, bro. This is a likelihood is you're not as good as you think you are, which is a harsh truth to accept, but coming from someone who's trying to get to the top echelons of players, aka the best players in the world, bro, you're never as good as you actually think you are unless you're genuinely destroying most players when you're given a fair chance. Now, this isn't to say that ranked is very scuffed in the situation it's in right now, but if you're in plat still, after all this time, it's usually just a skill thing. I'm gonna be really honest with you. Is this kid hiding? It's just a skill thing, bro. You need to just, one, work on your fighting, and a great place to do that would be this map. I'm not affiliated with this map, or I don't get any money from it. I would highly recommend you go and try this kind of thing out. What else would I recommend? Try practicing your mechanics so you can become, you know, a better builder, better in-game mover, etc. And then do that consistently. Work on playing well consistently. That's pretty much all you can do, really. Obviously, there's other things like external things like improving your setup, improving your peripherals, etc. But if you're on console, you can't really do that. So, I mean, the actual in-game stuff, the only thing you can really do is, well, become a better player. Learn the things that make you a better player. Look at the pros, see what they do, and, well, either emulate them or take some of the things that they do and apply them into your game and, well, learn. You can never learn too much to the point where you start losing, you feel me? It's free, and it's always something that's going to help you out. So just learn to play better, and just spend time mastering the game. I hope that's probably the best answer I could give you right now. At least an answer that's not super in depth, to say the least. We answered the pro genetics question in the last video. So if you guys are curious about what it takes to become a pro genetically, I've answered that in the last video. If you guys want to go and watch that. The next one is keybinds and settings. Someone asked for that in the last video, so I'm just going to quickly show you guys that. Here you go. These are all my settings that I'm currently using. Feel free to pause. I'm just going to quickly go through all of these. That's everything. And then my keybinds. This is all of them here. Oh, someone killed me. This is all my keybinds. So feel free to, you know, find whatever you're looking for. And take it, you feel me? I mean, I don't think I have the greatest binds in the world, but I do have them. So yeah, that's keybinds done. Now, a topic I do want to talk about is... Jesus Christ. A topic I have been wanting to talk about is repetition. The honest truth, the advice I gave to that guy in the beginning about, like, just playing constantly, that is really all it is, man. You gotta be willing to repeat the boring work every single day in order to get better. That's all it is. If I was trying to become a content creator, what I would be doing right now is trying to post consistent content basically every single day. Because that is what's gonna improve my content the most, to say the least. If you're not doing that, if you're not trying every single day, if you're not putting something out there every day, if you're not improving your mechanics every single day, if you're not becoming better every single day, and by that I mean like doing the things necessary to do that, aka like playing the game, or in terms of content, it would be uploading videos, it would be editing videos, it would be learning new ways to tell stories, new formats for videos that keep retention high. You're gonna be outcompeted by the guy that's doing it every single day, because that guy's obsessed with it. There's very little to it. It's just whether or not you're there every day putting up something. And so in this journey, for me, all it is for me is just doing the work here every single day, working on the things I need to, learning to become a better player every single day, doing the things necessary to become better, working on my aim, working on my movement, working on my builds, working on my edits. And I'm not saying every single day is perfect, you know. I'm gonna have days where I don't do as well, and that's okay. Like, if I don't do as well some days, like if I don't play in this place in this tourney now, so who cares? As long as I'm consistent with it and I'm here every day trying to improve and doing the things actually necessary to improve, then eventually over time I will get there. For example, I need to work on my fucking aim, because holy shit, how am I dying to that kid? But yeah, it's just the everyday shit, man. You've got to be here every single day, and I'm genuinely being honest here. That is the difference between whether or not you make it and whether or not you don't. I'll tell you a little bit of a story from the past to emphasize this for me. So this is me being really honest here. I was back in the day, for a very short period, I think it might have been like one day, I was in the Discord with it was a Discord server with Vino and a bunch of other players who were all T1, Reason A, and we were all just chilling because it was 6 a.m. and we were all playing Rust. All of us were playing Rust. And I remember vividly, we were playing Rust, and after about an hour, all of the players that were playing Rust that are T1 pros to this day, or like very good players to this day, all got off and all started grinding Fortnite. All of them. And I was like, guys, why don't you just come off for a bit and start playing? Like some Rust, because I wanted to play Rust at the time, which is a completely different game. And they said, nah, I want to practice my mechanics. I wanna practice fighting right now. I don't really want to play Rust. You feel me? Like, they just wanted to play Fortnite. And so evidently that paid off for them, because over the long run, well, they've improved their aim. They've become, I mean, Venno is definitely, in short, one of the greatest players to touch this game. Okay, that might be a bit dick riding, but he's considered one of the best players to touch this game in terms of combat, one-to-one combat. And so there will always be someone who is willing to just play this game every day, consistently, non-stop, and not get bored of it. And so the way you're gonna beat them is by doing the exact same thing as them. Now, you don't need to feel like doing it every single day, and you don't need to be having an amazing day every single day, but as long as you're showing up and you're genuinely trying to improve, then it's very hard to lose. It's very hard to lose. And you also have to be honest with yourself in terms of the repetition. Like, are you actually coming in and doing the work necessary? Are you actually? Or are you spending half of your day on TikTok? Just be brutally honest with yourself, because that's where, well, your results are going to show. Your results are going to show, and you're going to see it for yourself. If you're not here every single day, trying your best, improving on the daily, it will show. And so please, do not expect a miracle to happen if you're not here consistently grinding every single day like the players who are. You have to be willing to give up so much to make it to the top. And that's stuff I've seen from other players. Like, these players just don't take breaks. They'll have hardcore sessions almost every single day for like 6 hours a day. And now you might see these videos every now and then where they do a vlog and they have like these fun moments on the, for example, the Tundra channel. Or you might have these like mini streams where they're playing a different game with their friends. But I can assure you, 99% of the time, they are on the game grinding. They are on the game improving their mechanics. They are on the game repeatedly doing the same thing over and over again till they master it. And so in order to become the best at this game, you got to be willing to do the repetition work. You got to be willing to do the reps. And that's the same with basically everything, bro. Who the fuck is this guy? Wow. That's the same with basically everything. You gotta just, if you want to really achieve something, it's gonna take a while and it's gonna take time to grind. Now, it can either take 3 years or it can take 3 months. It just depends how much time you're willing to put into it and how consistent you are. The person who's been working out for 3 years, who, I don't know, who's only been training twice a week, who only does an hour session who does 2 1-hour sessions every week, is going to get obliterated by the guy that's been training for 1 year, who's been training 6 times a week, and each session is 1 hour. Because the total volume of your workouts has just been significantly more. You've been putting a lot more effort into working out. And so that is basically the same with everything. The more time you put out, the more volume of work you do, the better your reward and the better your results are going to be. It's as simple as. And it can't just be like fluff work. It can't just be like, oh yeah, I was playing. You can't just play Fortnite and you can't just be on like a horror map or something. Fucking hell, lad. Yeah, you can't just be on a horror map and thinking you're going to get better. Like, bro, you got to be playing the game. You got to be training your mechanics. You got to be training your aim, etc. Got to be fighting in Unreal. Now, the kids in Unreal aren't real, but, you know, you got to be willing to actually do the right work and do a high volume of it. And so that's kind of the topic I wanted to go over in this video, the topic of repetition. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you got anything from this video, then let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any more questions for me on this journey, I'll be happy to answer them in the next video. I'm kind of recording this video late because I kind of forgot to record early in the morning, and that is partially my fault, but I did want to just put something up just so we could talk. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even that warm right now. Or at least it doesn't feel like it because I just came back from eating, but you know. We still out here. We still out here. I'm gonna get one more kill and then we'll end the video. There you go. With that being said, fuck you guys. Yeah, in a bit, Drizzle. See you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. I'll see you guys on the next day of this journey. Day 6, we're going strong out here. I love you. And see you tomorrow, I guess. Mwah.